Leader, today I would like to be joined with the Cathaoirleach and the Darcy family condolences. Today we had the commemoration of the 1916 Defence Forces, and indeed the Cathaoirleach did us proud by a prayer os Gaeilge, which has a former Taoiseach on Céad Cathaoirleach Gaillimh. It was lovely to hear, so it was, and thank you for that, Cathaoirleach. You did us proud. It's ironic that we were honouring the Defence Forces and those who, the founding fathers of our state today. And at the same time, across in Buswells right now, we have the combined uniformed services of Gardaí, Defence Forces, firemen, all frontline people. And they're there for something that I've discussed here with you before, Leader, and I know that you have an insight into this, and that's the 2013 pension. And unless we get to terms with the 2013 pension, we will not have people staying in the forces, any force, for any length of time. Somebody somewhere, following the economic crash, sat down at a desk and came up with the Single Pension Act. The person that drafted that, I'm damn sure they're not covered by the Single Pension Act, but they brought in this act which one strike hits all. But actually it doesn't. It is slowly and surely destroying the public service. It is currently the uniformed services. It won't take long until it hits the full civil service. I would ask you, Leader, and I know it's a bit late in this government's life, but I would ask you to get the Minister for Public Expenditure and Reform in here, and let's have a discussion about pensions, public service pensions, and particularly those who are on accelerated pensions, who have a limited lifespan to raise or to earn their full pension. I only heard the other day, a soldier who has had an accident, has taken the state to court, has been awarded compensation and has been awarded a disability pension by the forces. They actually deduct the compensation of his disability pension until he repays the compensation. Where did that come in? How did that come in? There's something terribly wrong with the way we're dealing with our service people, and it's something that we really need to get a grip of and to try and bring them back. But unless we can get a minister in here and convince the minister that things are going so sadly wrong, and I would encourage all of my colleagues here to go over to Buswells Hotel today to hear what the uniformed services have to say and to decide for themselves if there's a justifiable case to be answered. I believe there is, and I would ask you, Leader, to do everything you can to get the Minister for Public Expenditure and Reform in here. Finally, one last point. Private Billy Cadian's commemoration.
Thank you.
Billy, as I mentioned to this House, was killed in the Lebanon in an act of outright heroism. Billy's commemoration is to take place in Ballyhonus in County Mayo on the 20th of July, and I'm sure as a Mayo person yourself, Leader, you'll be there to see that. Thank you.
And Shandor Roshinga.